Hello everybody, my name's Drew and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. And I'm just kind of hovering here, doing nothing right now. But that's not always the case. As per usual between episodes, I was hard at work. Come see the fruits of our labor. So you're going to notice something immediately quite different. The big diamond farm is gone. Yes, I took it out and instead replaced it with another one of these, so that we've got one set of torcherinos running the whole thing, and it works pretty goddamn good. In fact, I could probably take this line of growth crystals out completely, and it might improve our situation a little more, but honestly, I can live with the amount of tick lag we're dealing with right now. You can see that this exactly is not smooth, how ragged that is transferring from night to day. It doesn't help that, of course, I have the world engine running. We can probably even turn the world engine off for a time. I just wanted to get a little bit more stockpile of some items, because we do need them, but let's continue talking about this this diamond situation here. So the diamond farm that we had was much slower, just due to the nature of the farm itself, as well as the compounded lag issues that we are, of course, facing, because we're, well, quite frankly, breaking the game. And yeah, we weren't generating nearly enough diamonds, but with this, we are now generating more than enough diamonds. We're not done yet, but oh, we're very, very close. Very, very close. The central core is now complete and finished, and we are just a few scant layers from being done the exterior of the cooling array as well. Then we can cap this sucker off and turn it on. We're very, very close. Very, 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 very close. And between episodes, I just so happened, to go to the end, and I don't know whether it was just a bug we were having or what, but I have a full syringe of mob essence. However, it does say unknown, but that's not the case. I know what it is. It's an ender dragon. And if I put it into an RF Tools spawner, you'll see that we will be able to use this to spawn Ender Dragon. Let's pop that guy down there, and if you put this in here, it tells you exactly what you need, which can be pricey if you're not at this stage of the game. You'll need 100 end stone, some form of biotic essence. We'll probably end up using something like wheat or potatoes or beef, probably beef because we're making a ton of it, and liquid experience. Now that says bottle of enchanting, but I think we'll be able to get away with just teleporting liquid XP into it. So we need to find a way that I can't speak. We're gonna need to find a way we can spawn this guy and not die immediately. I mean, we won't, but I'm worried that the base will. That's really my main concern. I don't want the Ender Dragon to fuck our stuff up, but we're kind of stuck squanching here. So we're gonna try building a farm location for the Ender Dragon, and I think the easiest way to do this might just be, well, there's two different things. Is I want to see if we can harvest it for dragon eggs, which would require the dragon to be motionless over a designated spot. I'm not quite sure the best method of doing that. I think it will be using fans. So we can actually grab a fan. And we're going to grab, let's go 2 per side. So we've got north, south, east, west, top, bottom. It gives us, should be 12, right? Yeah, 2 per direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that should give us left, right, up, and down. Wait, am I doing that right? North, south, east, west, up, down. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm being dumb. We're good. We're gonna have those because I just need to keep it motionless is really what I'm getting at. Like, if we could just immobilize it, and I think the easiest way to do this is going to be using an advanced dislocator. So we'll spawn the dragon immediately into a teleportal, kind of like this, so that it instantly just goes boop into that teleport there, and it will go into some sort of cage. I'm wondering reinforced obsidian will work. It's witherproof, but is anything actually Ender Dragon proof? There's another question. How much reinforced obsidian do we have? We have nothing. I guess I used all of it in that build when we made it. Unfortunate. Can I make more? Oh yeah, I can make more. I can make 3 more. Okay, well, I'll need to make more of that. But we've got fans. We don't need the rest of these. Let me... Alright, I'm going to experiment here. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, taking a break from my Ender Dragon farm, we're going to take a little moment to potentially finish off our reactor. I was just looking at the number of diamonds we have, and that may be sufficient to do the rest of this build. So, let's turn this guy on. We'll start filling our inventory up with diamond blocks, and we'll start right-clicking with this guy. We should have enough for this. Because if we have a chance to get this... Oh, I think that was the last whole layer. Oh, almost. Okay. That does it. There we go. It seems fairly unceremonious, but look at that. We almost used our entire remaining diamond supply to make that. What we just gathered during the course of this episode, more or less. Man, that took a lot. That's got over, I would say over 8,000 blocks of diamond in it. Oh, definitely more than that. Because I think I had 6. And then 9. I think we're looking at, yeah, I think we're looking at like close to 12,000 diamond blocks, something like that. That's a lot of diamond, you guys. But that means we can now cap this reactor off and get it working. We're not going to do that. Or do I want to change gear? No. Let's focus on the Ender Dragon. Let's focus on that. I just wanted to cut in and talk to you guys. But we're going to get this thing running before this episode's done. There's a lot of episode left. That'll happen. But I'm going to continue working on the dragon farm. I'll be back in a minute for you guys. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I have, well, I have something. It's a prototype of sorts. Here's the idea. Let's start talking about this. Much like the Wither farm, I'm gonna have a separate spawning area. We have our spawner set up, ready to be infused with whatever we need, which we'll do. We'll have to do that. We'll have to rig that up. We've got a dislocator here set with a dislocator bound for in that box. We'll talk about the box in a minute. And if I right-click on the box with the dislocator, bam. So you see that it turns the portal on, and if I fly through it, I appear right here, regardless of orientation, which is nice. And this is currently off, but what'll happen? I can go at the back here. Let's turn all this on. So each one of these fans, which are all rigged out, oh, we need a lever. Thankfully, I put down a network transceiver. Or rather, a network receiver and transmitter combo. So we have wireless grid support over here. Let's flip this guy down. So each one of these fans has got the max upgrade for each of its slots. The idea being that once they're going, anything that's in the middle there should just end up stuck in the middle. So if I teleport myself, and we're going to need our dislocator guy here. Probably get at this. Okay, I see. So there are some blank spots. I see. I was hoping that this would mean that I'm kind of stuck in the middle here, but not so much. So I might need to just put... Yeah, because these are not going wide enough. Like, they're pushing me, but I'm also sinking. So I need... maybe I just need to have full coverage. Maybe I just need to have, like, a full line of these going around in a box kind of a thing, so that it keeps me level in the middle. Because right now I'm just kind of between them, and I can do whatever I want and move around. Okay, so I thought these would be a little stronger. Evidently not so much. So let's get more. I'm gonna need way more mob fans, but let's just see if this traps the Ender Dragon. I'm small, so it doesn't affect me much. At least that's what I'm hoping that means, what that means. Just because I'm small. Because you can see that it immediately traps me between these. But I can move left and right because there's nothing trapping me right here. So I need ones in front. And I need... See, that time it worked. See, now it's throwing me out. It could just be my armor, too. Because my armor kind of fucks with things and cancels my inertia out. So that is also a thing. Let's try with the Ender Dragon. So what do we need? We're going to need those infusers. And we're also going to need bottle O enchant. So bottle O enchant. Can I just directly make bottle O enchanting? I need experience chunks, the lens, or a bottling machine. A bottling machine will let me, with glass, it will let me make that. So I might need to make a bottling machine and get into immersive engineering a little bit. But I want to see if I can just pipe liquid XP in. So we're gonna need a couple transdimensional receivers. So let's go down to our crafting requester. Only craftables, thank you. Let's make 4. Do I have, I need one more soul. Let's make 3. Actually, I guess I don't have any, do I? So we'll make 3 of them then. I can make 3, right? Soul valve, perfect. Ooh, excuse me, had to sneeze. Okay, so we've got that going. We're gonna need those infusers, so let's go to the other terminal here and go infuser. And what is that? Is that infuse? Is that what they are? I can't remember. Machine infuser was part of RF tools. Improve other machines. That's not what I want. Damn it, I can't remember how the RF tools spawner works now. Because there was things you had to... No, is it... Shit. Where's my RF tools book? Because I think there's an RF tools thing, isn't there? Actually, additions. No, there's not. Well then. Okay, so I need to... Let's go spawn RF tools. Okay, because it should be in here somewhere. We should have... matter beamer. That's what I needed. Matter beamer. Okay. Perfect. So the matter beamer... I don't remember how to use these. The matter beamer puts stuff into this guy. So why don't we go like this and we'll raise them up so we can see everything. 1, 2, 3. And I think you can just use a wrench. Of course, everything's facing the wrong way now. Are you actually facing the right way, or are you facing the wrong way? I bet you it's not facing the right way anymore. Can I get rid of... Well, let's turn this off for a second there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now they're all connected and I can reorganize this guy. Infused. Okay, so we'll need to give... We can probably do this with just one receiver on this end, because we already have a dedicated channel for beef, or do I not? Where's the raw? Actually, no, because raw beef does have its own channel, right? Beef farm output. Yeah, there should be a beef farm output. So, let's see if one of our receivers is done. Let's see. So you'll notice that the lag has gotten a little better. Well, I say that and it does a giant lag spike. I turned off this farm down here to try and save on the tick speed, and I turned this off. This was also running, and it does not need to. This covers our XP requirements just fine for now. But I'm waiting to see how this reacts. Also, I discovered that chunk loaders are a thing. I don't know why I didn't think there was chunk loaders in this mod pack. It has taken me, like, what is this, episode 85 to figure it out? But we do have chunk loaders. They add a lot of stress to this mod pack in the way that I have everything set up. Clearly, this is your mileage may vary, but I fucked it up. So, yeah, enjoy that. Anyway, it does work, as you can see. But trying to calculate everything all the time definitely stresses this game out. Okay, so we've got those going. We need... Oh, we wanted to see... Actually, we can just do it from over here. See if our receivers are done. Yes, they are. Okay, so at least one of these is going to go here. And we'll put it... let's put it right here. I want it hovering kind of in the air there. Oh my goodness, block lag. Come on. There we go. All right, so this is going to go with power because it doesn't need to get powered. So we can say receive on power. I also want you to receive... Actually, can I put a filter on you? I can do it. So receive filter. I gotta get closer to this guy. So we can tell that we really only want this to take in what we tell it, which in this case is going to be raw beef. Do I have? Oh, I do. Good. Because this will use raw beef to infuse. Yes? Yeah, it's one of the items. Perfect. So we got raw beef going. In just a second. We also need... Oh, I knocked it in place. We also need end stone. So let's go item receiving. We want... items. Filtering. So let's go receive filter. Oh, I don't even need to put a filter on it. It comes built in. Yeah, raw beef. Raw beef's on the wait list. And we'll want end stone as well. And bottles of enchanting. Or directly piping. That's why I want the other receiver, I guess, because we're going to want to do that. But it should only work for physical items. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to say, where's our receiving items? Where are... Thus cows, cow farm out. Receive. So it should start receiving some beef every so often. It does. Good. And that'll go into one of these. We'll have the end stone come into the other. So let's go end stone. Now, how much end stone do we have and how are we making it? I'm fairly certain that's all we're making. But let's double check. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's just diamonds. Helium. We might not be making end stone anywhere. I thought we were, though. That's dirt. That's lanterns. Maybe we're not. We have a ton. We have a ton of end stone, though. We have a ton of that stuff, so we could easily make it. Let's just make like a crap ton right now. Because we really only need one ender dragon for what we're attempting here. We don't need to be able to spawn like 10,000 of them. We really only want but one. So we're going to give this guy its own unique channel to pull from for other things too, which will be ender dragon, I suppose. Or do we just... Yeah, screw it. We'll plop it down. Plop it down here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want that guy. I also need an exporter before we forget. Exporter, thank you very much. Exporter, and this doesn't need to go fast, so we won't worry about speed upgrades. And I want it to send to a new channel. Dragon Farm input. So Dragon Farm in is going to be on that one, and we're going to also, of course, receive power. So it's now doing that for us, but over here, we'll make this guy also receive on the Dragon Farm in. And where are you? Item, Dragon Farm. Dragon Farm in, receive. Now, it's not going to get anything right now because we told it to filter items. But if I go to the filter, and I go to receive, and I say, come here, you. Apparently, I decided to just put everything away. You can receive that. So now if I go, hey, look at that, we've got that. The last thing we need, of course, will be enchanting. And I don't know, I might just have to put down the third receiver, but I really don't want to waste a third receiver if we can do this just with one. So we either have to, well, let's wire this up with other stuff right now. So we either have to do a little bit of immersive engineering and make bottles that will enchant, or we need to find a way to directly pipe what we want in here. So let's go like that. I am going to grab a second filter because I want this to do the right thing all the time as opposed to putting things where they don't belong. So we're going to have two filters. This will be an insert all the time, and it'll go there, and I'm going to tell it I want this one to be in stone. This one will also receive, and we'll go to the raw beef. And of course the last one will be the enchanting. So let's do two things. We're going to hook those up. And it says nothing's infused, but they are connected, which is fine. We do need to power this, so I might want to get some crystal IO over here as well. And we just need enchanting. So let's try method number 1. I'm wondering because of the filter that it will only work for physical items and will still let liquid items go through it. And if that is the case, let's grab that last receiver and we're going to put it right here. And we're going to tell it that this is an input. And this is going to receive power. But it's going to send on a new channel called XP. Send. So this should be sending liquid XP now. It doesn't have anything going on here, but that's okay. That's an input. Let's turn this on so that it's pumping around. But I'm going to disconnect. Oh, I can't. Can I? Where is... Or did I disconnect that already? Because it doesn't look like this pedestal is getting experience anymore. Unless... okay, hit it. That would be why. Where do you actually go? You go that way. I'm going to disable that for now. Because we don't necessarily need more levels in our system, but I do want it to transmit. And I'll just have it hoover up all the available experience. So, let's go back to our diamond farm, or our dragon farm here. This is very interesting, guys. Oh, we do need conduits. And we'll grab the ender fluid. And let's hook up our last one. Just like this. So it's going to go into this guy. Now, I don't know that this is going to work because it's... it doesn't work. It needs a physical item. Alright, well that answers that question. How do we do this? We need a physical bottle of enchant. So, how are we going to do that? Well, if you remember from that little thing that looked like there's a bottler from Immersive Engineering, let's go see what that's about. I have yet to do anything with Immersive Engineering, so this might start off its own thing. Bottling. So we want bottling. Of course, if there's a bottling machine, which there appears to not be a thing. What? Interesting. So where's immersive engineering? Or do I have to build the bottling machine out of different parts? Is that like a thing? Because I've never worked with immersive engineering before. It does look like that's kind of how we got to do things. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board on that. If that's the case, let's seal this guy up then. Let's switch gears for the last couple of minutes of episode time, and we're going to turn on the ginormous reactor. So let's go reactor, and we're gonna need an access port, and we're gonna need a coolant. Actually, do I need two access? I guess I need two access ports. I could grab a coolant port too. Let's just grab a coolant port for gigs, and another access port. So we've got our two reactor access ports. I don't know that we have a controller on there. Let's make a couple of power taps. And what else we got going on? Controller, we do need one of those. And where do we actually want this reactor to live? I kind of want the real huge reactor to be over here, or do I want it below? No. Let's we'll make it, doesn't really matter for now. Let's make a little IO section right here. There's our 2 ports. There's our controller. And here is our coolant port. And we're going to need some more reactor casing real quick, so we can seal the top off. We'll work on the Ender Dragon farm more in the next episode. We want that still. So now we go reactor casings. Oh boy, I am like beyond excited for this. I want to see how much power this bad boy outputs. For giggles, let's put 1 power tap there. It doesn't really matter where they go for this point. This is more of a, can we turn this on? Will it run? Will it blend? Let's find out if it blends. I might need more reactor casing though. I'm definitely going to need more reactor casing. Hold on. This is a big boy. This is how Chernobyl happens. just throwing that out there, guys. People like me should not be allowed in nuclear reactors. I'm an accident waiting to happen. And I'm not, it's not like I don't understand nuclear science or anything, because I don't understand nuclear science. If I did, I'd be a nuclear scientist. But yeah, you get my meaning. I'm a disaster zone. Alright. This thing is complete. My god, look at its glory. It's a giant fucking cube in the sky. Well, I guess a rectangle, not a cube. Alright, let's turn it. We do need fluid, hot fluid output. Oh, okay. Let's take the coolant port off then, because I don't need it. We'll put the second power tap in its place. So we're passively cooling the reactor. So we need to get fuel to this guy. Well, since I don't need this liquid XP receiver, let's do that. Also, I need to replace that there. Where'd that receiver go? Right there. And doesn't really matter. I'm just going to manually power it for the first second. Let's go Yellorium. Now, blocks are probably the better way to power this, so we're going to grab a bunch. But we're going to throw... So how does this do for power? 3% fuel full. Oh, dear God. We can't even see what it looks like on the inside. But, oh, man. Okay. This is going to be really aggressive. Let's have this... I need to set up a whole thing for this. So I need more Enderman stuff. But let's grab like as many Yellorium blocks as I can hold in my inventory, because we're gonna need all of them. Let's get rid of the stuff I don't need, like this stuff. I'm excited to actually see the finished product here and how much energy this thing actually kicks off, because if we can do over 1 billion RF per tick, that is a fuck ton of achievements done, like basically instantaneously. Here, and we'll put some in this one too. So we have two. We should probably have 2 inputs and 2 outputs for this thing. Okay, so we've got 21% power. Let's kick this pig. I want to see how much we end up using here and how fast we're gonna. Wow, look how much fuel this thing will hold. Already we're making 300,000 RF per tick, steadily climbing to 500,000. Can we hit the 1,000,000 RF per tick? I don't know, but we're going to get real close. Maybe not as close as I think, though. I don't know. 800,000. I bet with the Aether fluid we could, or whatever that effervescent, whatever the really the best coolant is, I bet you we would get that much. 900,000. Come on, getting there. Well, look at that. Steady around. Oh no, still climbing, still going. 880. How laggy is the game? Not too bad. About the same. Not noticing anything else super major. Wow. I think we'll break 1 million. Nope, I think we're gonna... Oh no, it's still going up. I thought it was going down for a second. Oh boy. How much fuel are we using? I mean, the radioactivity is still going. Nah, it's fluctuating around 625%. How heavily irradiated the core is, higher levels of radiation reduce fuel. So it's the fuel burnup is only 12.98. Is it climbing though? So say we have a fuel burnup of 13. We're going to go a little long in this episode, and I apologize. What's the fuel burnup on this smaller reactor? Is that like a scaled thing? 1.3, 400. Okay. So that's, for reference, that's reducing 60,000 RF per tick. This monstrosity right here, this is now producing dangerously close to 1 million RF per tick. We're just quite not hitting it. I'm going to deactivate that reactor, though, for the time being. My God. I bet you with a better fuel coolant, or better, yeah, I bet you with a better coolant, we would definitely break a billion RF with this thing. Jesus, or 1 million RF in this bad boy. That's insane. Well, there you go. We can net 2 achievements off our book with that that test. Let's go take a look. This is going to be the end thing in the episode here. It's the, where are you? Well, we haven't done that yet. This is what I want to do, though. I want to make a bunch of random crap. But let's go over here and go 100,000 RF per tick, because we've definitely crossed that bar. So close. So very, very, very close. We do need to create the turbine thing, too. And we have created a maximum size, created an actively cooled. We've not done that yet. But I'll tell you what, we have created a max size reactor, and we have cooled it with diamond. Bam, use diamond blocks to cool a max size reactor. It's glorious. It is so impractical, but it is glorious. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me for today. We have actually achieved a monumental victory here with this reactor, and how much insane power it produces. I'm going to create a new 6th tier core, whatever the core is, that max tier core that we can make. I'm going to make that guy up, and I will hook it up to this reactor, and that will power literally all things for all time. We don't need to, but we're going to, just for the lulz, because look at how much friggin' power this thing produces. And yeah, it'll be a great time. But we're going to work on that Ender Dragon farm. That's our main goal. It's over there. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, you know what to do. Leave a like. You can always find other work I've done in the description box below. And of course, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.